Hello there my YouTube friends and fans, welcome back to Elden Ring. While I was trying to get all legendary items like all legendary armaments and all legendary sorceries and all legendary Ashen remains, I got stuck on this lost Ashen remain here, which is the Black Knife Tiche. Not only is he one of the best summons, but he's also one of the hardest achievements to get, in my opinion. I find that he is right up there with Malenia because he's got a lot of her moves and he's just as fast as her. So I have tried that many times. I got tired of it. I needed a break. I went to go do quests and other things, and now I'm on my way back. I'm like, I have this awesome new sword now that I want to try on him. I ranked up a bunch, so I feel like I'm ready for him now. But to be honest, again, I had to do this about 10 to 15 times here before this very last run, which finally made me beat him. I have tried so many things, but while I was kind of trying all those things, I learned a lot about him. And I also learned that you have to be super patient with him. Do not just jump in and attack him. Wait for him, see what he's up to next, and then react to it. And don't necessarily do anything, just kind of get away and wait out until you find out what's the best time to attack him. What makes him super dangerous is that he has a similar kind of waterfall attack where he comes from above and just swings his sword all around him, which is super deadly if you're like right underneath. And this one, where he stabs you in the back, can literally kill you right away unless you have a long enough pulse bar. And that got me many times. I just never really saw it coming in time. I knew it was there and I was like, uh-oh, and I just never had time to get away. And then he has those like discs that he throws at you. Here was this like mini waterfall attack. So try to always be on the lookout for his next move. Try to get away from him. When he moves, you move. When he stands still, try to see if you can get a move in. And I just literally was telling myself, you know, if I am just trying to avoid his attacks and then only attack when I feel like it's super safe, then I will be able to do it, even though it probably takes a lot longer than I want this to be. And it's really hard if you're like a person that doesn't have patience like me. I just do not have patience for this kind of stuff. I just want to do it. I'm like, come on. But that's exactly what gets you killed. And he tried again here to backstab me. So when I realized that I can actually avoid that from happening if I attack him when I see him kind of getting ready for a backstab, he wasn't able to do this anymore. So a lot of things that I just learned is that you can tell when he's getting ready for an attack, and right at that moment you just kind of hit him and he won't ever be able to do this attack. And that's kind of what finally made me be able to defeat him. As you can see here again, I successfully avoided him trying to backstab me. This is the second time now where he would have been able to kill me right there. And I also, as you can see, decided not to use the Mirage sword, which was a little too slow for him because he's super fast. I felt like the Death Poker was a little bit better in this situation. So, you know, whatever weapon you use, I guess any really good sword works well here, whatever is comfortable for you. I don't think there is a one or the other sword that's better. And I don't think you need necessarily bleed effect or anything like that. As long as you just have something that's strong enough to take a lot of damage or do a lot of damage on him, you should be fine. But it's definitely a fun fight, especially if you start learning his moves. It becomes this like synchronized dance almost. And yeah, After a lot of frustration, I finally got him, and that was just such a great feeling because I wanted to have this summon for such a long time. Not only that, I finally got the achievement too. So now it's time for me to do a little bit of a happy dance. Come on, let's do it. Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo! Celebration! That was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but it's done now. So the next step is to actually go to the round table, hold, and get the black knife Tiche fully upgraded.
I see.
Because I'm actually planning on using him as a contender for Millennia, which is a super hard boss, if not the hardest boss in the game, as you probably already know. I have tried to beat her a few times. I got her down to like very low, you know, until I ran into the waterfall attack, which I don't know how to avoid that thing. I have no clue. I literally tried. It gets me every time. I will eventually beat her, but that may take some time. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.